Alright, I think we can get some rolling here. Howdy, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Tuesday, card time. And this week on MTGA, Arena has added alchemy cards for Aetherdrift. So we have a draft format, as is usual, filled with some gnarly nonsense. We had an absolute blast with uh, Duskmourn alchemy, thanks to Fear of Change and a couple other friends, but really Fear of Change. Um, so here's hoping we can have a good time in this format as well. I've seen a couple of the cards. The folks have posted a couple, but I haven't looked at the full setup. As is per usual, when I do this, I do like to lean heavy as I can into the our powerful nonsense. See what sort of alchemy cards come our way. So let's go ahead and get things rolling. You can see right here we have a friend who may be present within the alchemy cards. One of I'd argue the biggest missing piece of characters within our previous experiences on the plane. Karizev and Ragavan were pretty high up there for folks I had returning in this set, and they just weren't here. But perhaps the two have found their way. That's pretty stylish. All right. But yeah, let's see what sort of nonsense we have around. The setup that we have, that we're going to be doing anyway, of heavily leaning into the alchemy stuff, means that base green high fixing is going to be pretty valuable. So I'm going to be keeping that in mind as we go around. But if we just get I don't know, powerful Rakdos nonsense, then that's where we're living. Alright. Round the first corner, and we have Goblin Crash Pilot. Crew vehicle gains haste, sack that vehicle, fling that vehicle. That's not... Hey, Boost God mentioned. Actual... Boost God was on the planar guide when we talked about the goblins in the set. We talked about their worship of Boost God, who is not mentioned on any card in the set at all. Just nowhere. Pactol Terror, Demonic Junker. I actually like both of these pretty highly. The green in here is also strong stuff. This is exciting, but I don't know, fleeing my vehicles doesn't feel like they're going to be living if I'm doing that. I'm going to go with the Junker. We're going to go Junker. This is a kill spell. See how it comes around the corner. All right, what's our alchemy card here? This is Lingering Souls. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Get this with some Pactol Terrors. We have incredibly dangerous going on here. This is make 2/1/1 flyers, and then flashback, make 2/1/1 flyers when we hit max speed. I would draft any number of this card, and I think I would beat every player. That maybe not that true, but damn, okay. It also works very well with Demonic Junker, gives us affinity, pilots it. Yeah, okay. Sky Tech. Okay. Vin. Looks like our card in here is gone. Vin would give us, like, turn on our speed quicker. Brood Heart Engine's fine. Nibblethopterus is also fine. Uh, this is the most powerful card here. Uh, and kind of would set me in a nice 3-color, like, place. This is still here because committing to 2 colors this early is harder. Like, that's the main thing in my mind, is like, you see, like, if you're riding the waves, playing the 2-color bit, committing on a 2-color bit can be a little harder of a thing. I am between these two. Broodheart with the Junker feels really nice, and I want this color combination anyway, to make our alchemy stuff easier to play with. Nesting Bot works well with the Skytech. Surveyor also works well with that. Stamping Scurryfoot is one of my favorite cards in this set. I picked up Nesting Bot. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that's, if, like, I kind of want 3-color based on green. I don't think I've seen other reasons to be in white, and I think these are both fine. Let's see if we can find more copies of Skytech. Or, oh, here's a, okay, Raceway, okay, a Dismal Backwater as well. Trade the Helm is a card that works really well with both our Scurryfoot and our Skytech. Hand off some really small nonsense to get a larger threat out of the way. Hole Drifter and Velociheart Bike also are going to be great in this setup. Velociheart Bike is a card I'm going to want 1 or 2 of, just from a, like, fixing standpoint. Dismal Backwater is pretty highly pickable here too. But, like, I really enjoy, especially with ability to have small tokens around, the swap makes them. Oh, here's a, alright, so Diversion Unit is nice. Flood the Engine's quite nice. Those are pretty easy pickups. What's our bid here? Choose one. If you have max speed, choose both. Seek a card there. Oh, tutor a start your engine, or just tutor a... Right now, that just grabs the Skytech. Interesting. Jumpstart, by the way, is flashback by discarding a land and paying its cost. I know there's Flood and Diversion Unit. Like I said, the newer cards tend to win out. Okay, we've got a couple of our vehicle-liking white cards, a couple of our... This would be the card we'd want if we had our Goblin Pilot we saw early. Wild Roads. Pick up this Skystreak Engineer. I want more stuff like this Deviant Skytech. I want more stuff to support this. This looks really good. Like, this is a card that I see and I go, goddamn. You know? It's kind of funky because blue isn't a color I think of with super heavy. Oh, well, speaking of heavy, I suppose. Howler's heavy is a card I'm super fine with. Blowout, Surveyor, a fixing piece. I probably want Night Market to be able to play the black that's in here. I think right now blue is the only color I'm 100% committed to. We can shift if, like, strong stuff comes around in later packs. Roadside Blowout and, like, Surveyor and Ghost Glitch are both, like, fine, but let's get a little bit of fixing going. I know we passed up 2 dolls in the early black, which would be something I'd love to have with Deviant Skytech. A little sad there. Thought about picking the doll over the Demonic Junker, I'll be real with you. I don't think I'm playing any of these. I'll pick the Tortoise because it's a couple pieces of metal. Alright. Let's see what we find in pack 2. I'm not seeing... Like I said, this is fine as early engines. I don't know that I've seen this card very much. Again, like, blue has a little bit of the start your engine stuff going on here, but not a, like, it isn't one of its, like, mechanics. Yeah, black dried up, like, super fast. Blue is, like, super real, where we're seeing a nice set of, like, things to be going with blue here. I'll take it's Craig in case things go away. Like, Slate Imitator's a lot better at copying a spell if you, like, it can very quickly incidentally get up to. Okay. Okay, well, I know my pick in here. So, this is the Alchemy card, in here. Excellent card. This is a card that could just have been in the main set, and like, yeah, because it's just make 3. But you know, we've got our Chandra and Nissa card. There's no choice here. This is Sabsunan. That makes the green like real. But yeah, like food, treasure, vehicle. Alright, Big Frog. Debreedle! Debreedle! I love Debreedle. Okay. Our alchemy card is Motivated Muralist. Improvise when this comes in. Conjure a inspiring statuary to your hand that hands off improvise. Okay. Okay. But yeah, Debreedle's huge. Siege Rhino on this 6/6. Yeah, it's like a mana rock on like a 2/1. Hi, call it in. Our alchemy card in here is gone. We've got Flood. We've got Momentum Breaker, which I... Huh. How black am I? Are we gonna like try just to be 3-color flat? Like... I could make up Flood the Engine or Diversion Unit if I wanted to be more straight blue. Momentum Breaker works better at getting stuff like Skytech online. Believe in the Flood might be the more correct pick here. Brood Engine the next. Okay. Runover is nice here. Venom Sacklegak is nice here. I'm fine with Buccaneer. We have another Muralist as our other bit. Okay, let's try to find the fixing that Noctamoon shines again. All your creatures with 2 or less get +1/+1. Seek a 2 or less gain flying. So you can put it on the battlefield. We also have Mendicant here. I see Grim Bobble, but honestly, I think we need to get the fixing going to make this deck functional. This is a really cool one. Pump every one of your small creatures, search a small creature, jump all your small creatures. Samut, we're not splashing Samut here. I'm probably picking the bike to make my mana base a little better here. Samut's very powerful. The handing off huge team pump. Especially if you've done anything with speed early. Okay, Veloheart. Surge of Acclaim a second. Surge Reclaim is also nice because it turns late game lands into like real cards. I like having another Howler's Heavy. That's another like trick plus staying alive. We might be playing it as a body in this deck. Surge right now tutors Deviant Skytech and Momentum Breaker and Slick Imitator. That's not as... Haunted Hellride. Or just a Loxodon Surveyor. Haunted Hellride is +1/+0 Death Touch push through, which, like, is pretty nice. Not a lot on this early positioning. Our mana base is kind of junk. This is really filler, though. Wish good luck. Another bike. I think I'm relying on another bike. Wish good luck also would be a card like you play this on 2 and then like Chandra on 3 and you're in a nice position. Nibblethopterus is also fine. I think this is a deck that's mana based. Oh my god, we might be actually, I don't know. We might be playing the Point the Way. That seems not great. Again, the problem I have with Point the Way in Limited is that it fixes so late. Like, you want it more for that start your engines, but like the deck has to be such a specific piece to want this. We'll see. Alright, if I can find a couple more pieces of fixing in lands and then like more cards to kind of mesh this together, which I don't know that we have a lot of cards that mesh this together. Well, a lot of white fixing here. Alright. Back 3. Sita, Broodwagon. Okay, you're asking me very difficult questions. God, these are both wildly strong cards. Broodwagon works really well with the Broodheart engines. Broodwagon removes, but Sita also mirror entities, and it, like, I've had games that just end with Sita, especially with the tokens we have. I think Sita wins by a little bit. Yeah, double black is also a bit of a... Sunmare... What? Hey, well, hold on now. Hold on. Hey now. What the fuck is this? Hey, hello? That makes a Hangerback Walker in play with a 1/1 counter. We'll take some figuring out on that. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, make a Thopter. We don't have exhaust abilities. I like the Pothole Mole and the Thornwood Falls for the deck here. The reason I think we'd be fine with it is that I have Scoured Barrens and Blossoming Sands and 2 bikes. Splashing it wouldn't be hard. So yeah, we don't have a lot of exhaust abilities. We have Sita exactly. Yeah, we have Sita exactly. Really like Pothole Mole, but I think I'm going to pick the full-on fixing from Thornwood Falls to try to make this a little better. Mascot? Okay, I like Mascot. We've also got Hazard of the Dunes, which we have 0 of. We might be more in need of a larger body like this than Fun Dog. This is a great Fun Dog, but like this is a card that we don't have a lot of bodies on this base. We have Howler's Heavy, and that's it at that mana cost. Okay, this is a Verge that's always on. Ooh. God, okay, so we've got Verge that's fixing piece. We also have stock up here. Um, hmm. 2 bikes, Thornwood Falls. I'm gonna grab the fixing here. Haunt the network. Okay. This is a lot more of what I was looking for. Um, I don't think it'll be as powerful in our deck as it could be if we had more of the if we had picked up some of those dolls early. But like this card is well fine for us. We have a lot of like random artifacts standing around that make this like make a couple flyers, then drain 4 or 5. Okay, and stock up returns. Thank you, stock up, for returning. Happy to have a copy of this in the deck. Stock up gets more like obviously more powerful when we have high impact spells to grab, but it's just an incredible card nonetheless. Jungle Hollow. Okay, looks like we're getting the rest of our fixing here. I'm quite happy with what our mana base looks like, even if our we might have some holes as this deck fills. We'll see where everything kind of lands. I don't hate having the ghost glitch there. Also trip up. I actually think this card's fine. The cycling makes it a lot easier. Okay. Let's take a look. I have this deck on build. Skytech. Stock up. Couple Howlers heavies. Some of these low drops. Put in Surge. Trade the Helm. Momentum Breaker and Junker. Our black is a lot of like removal pieces. I feel a little lacking in like bodies flat. 8 creatures. All right. I'm glad that was noted. Maybe a few too many vehicles. Haunted Hellride probably gets cut from that line of thinking. Third house. God, 8 creatures and 2 of them are Howlers heavy, huh? Yeah, I know that like some of these spells are creatures, but like that makes it like 10 instead of 8, you know what I mean? Like Midnight Mangler kind of like gets to be fine. Screw it. It'll be fine. We'll just put in the Blossoming Sands and the Night Market and the Scoured Baron. Hangerback Walker, the splash. I kind of feel like Ghost Glitch Surveyor gets to be our last card, just as another body that's going to be able to like maybe fill our Debridal or Bike or Junker. One forest. Oh boy. I guess so, because green, 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 green. Sure, I'm in. Let's let's see how this rolls. Boost God Mention. What a thing to. The Verge seemed iffy with only 4 hits. The thing with the Verge is that it's a forest on its worst case. I'm never cutting it. Like, At absolute worst, it's still fine. We have enough to do here that I feel okay. We are lying to our opponent. Hello, welcome to lying. All right, I'm just gonna go Ghost Surveyor. I might be playing this Howler's Heavy, I don't know. I might actually probably playing the... Oh, that's bad. That's pretty strong, it's a 4/4 flyer. Okay, let's go... Let's get our speed going. They can Thopter Fabricate. Come in for 4. 3 cards in hand. Ooh, okay. Refill that hand and make some Thopter. That's an incredible card for what where their position is. I think I'm going to cycle this and block. I want to try to find that green source. Okay. Surge is... I'm gonna leave up Surge and Sky Streak activation. If we can get to full speed, is that the oh no! Oh no! Oh, we are cooked. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad. Okay. Let's stock up. Junker and Green Source. Skytech. Can this thing destroy? No, it's creature. Ugh. I'm thinking Junker and... Or I'm thinking this has to be Green Source and Skytech. I can't afford to attack here. I need the blockers to be able to threaten a 4/4 in combat. I know that this would get our speed up for Surge, but like, I need to be able to threaten like 4 damage in combat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're just beating my ass. I understand. If you have a trick here, we're cooked, but I have to do this. Okay. Not good. We got one off the table. We have this problem with the Gear Seeker Serpent. I thought about holding that, but okay. Okay. So we have I think bike for sure. And I'm going to go with Skytech Imitator. And we're going to try to make Double Beetle. I think that's what I'm thinking about. I know we need one more speed, but like we'll be able to get that just by playing. If we play Beetle, that would do it. But then we can't get Double Beetle. Maybe this should have been try to get Double Skytech. Now that I'm looking at the line here. Okay, that doesn't matter to me. That does matter to me. Yeah, it might have been Double Skytech. So we take 5. Max speed for you. 1 card in hand. This gives haste? No, it gives loot. Okay. Ooh, hello. You're... I don't know that you turn this. We do have some pieces of removal. We had to scry them to the bottom on our stock up is one of the problems. Alright. So, 5 guaranteed through them, like, tapping out. Costs all but 2 of their mana. So if they loot, they can't do it. Subsunit. Okay, they're looting, which means they're not going to do it this turn. That gives me time. However, obviously, having looting online with the Thopter Fabricator is quite powerful. It means they're going to have a lot of 1/1s coming around. That's not enough mana. They're at 5, not 6. Subsunin keeps the... Okay, they have more artifact destruction here. They can pop Broodheart. They can pop 1/1s. They can't... popping Broodheart I'm, like, okay with. It's annoying, but, like, we're not returning anything right now. Subsunin means there's no attacking going on. Problem is Subsunin can't attack next turn because we'll be at odd. But we do stop the combat this turn, so that gives us a little bit more time. Ooh, Haunt the Network. Oh my. Haunt the Network. What does that give us? Haunt gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drain and some flyers? Play Hangerback before it and then get the... Yeah, actually, hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Hangerback. And then Haunt the Network. Uh-huh. Max speed. And then I'm going to go ahead and play out Scurryfoot. But do you know what the ability on this thing is? One on everything. 1/1 on everything. Good luck. Now this is the power of Haunt. Alright, we get counter on Sabsunin. Sabsunin's back ready for combat. And then, yeah! Debreedle. So... This is a Hangerback Walker that also at max speed pumps your team. Normal. It's so normal. You want max speed payoffs high? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was looking quite dire. They got the second Thopter Fabricator, and I just thought we were going to get beat to death by 4/4 flyers. Alchemy cards are so funny, indeed. I'm going to give shoutouts to Haunt the Network. There's a world where this deck has a couple of those pack dolls that does like 20 damage. I haven't gotten to draft that deck, and I really want to. Yeah, Frog, not only did Frog do a lot of lifting, Frog was a 6/6 to block the Gear Serpent when it wasn't unblockable, and it threatened an attacker on that next turn. Like, Frog does a lot of work, as it usually does. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. Hey, Debreedle. Alright, let's get Imitator down. That moves our engines on as quick as it can. And we saw the power of having our engines at max in this deck. So getting our speed going right now is very powerful because we have payoffs. Even just the Imitator making double beetle is on here. Hazard? Hmm. We could just trade our Imitator for that. I don't hate that. I don't want to hand them the bike, but I could hand them the bike. This is colorless on the activation. That might be wrong. I think it's too funny not to do. Yeah, it hands them ramp and it hands them the bike, but like... Okay, full turn for it. I don't know if that was correct, but I think it was interesting. That's all I have. Okay, Debreedle gets us max speed again. They can pump their Guardian if they want. This thing's really powerful, by the by. It becomes a 5/5 for 4 more mana investment. It also hands off Trample to anything. We have Stampeding Scurryfoot to, like, get the board under control, which is nice. This is a good chunk of their turn if they pump it. 4 cards in hand. Haven't missed a land drop out of them yet. Do they just have Bite? I ain't blocking that. You can hit me. Yeah, sure. Okay. I think that's the spell I want to... That's the spell I want to copy. Let's get Debreedle out. Debreedle, like, matches this board. They can cycle. They chose not to. They also didn't play a land. They must like their hand a lot. They must like their hand a lot. Okay. You got it, boss. I'll take 4. Menace, Death Touch, Haste, Trample. Yeah, I think I'll hold Howler's Heavy as a trick still here. Like, I'd rather use it on something else in combat. This Gear Hulk's also a problem, but this answers it, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 4. Alright. And then that exiles that creature. And that's only on come into play. Alright. Here we are. Target you. Imitator. Hello, target you. Okay, all right. Pass it back. It's all on you. You're on 7. We've got Trample on Debreedle. We've got 4 points of flying. They've got Reach on Thunderhead Gunner. Okay. That thing can trample, by the by. They can hand it off. Okay, I think our line here is just get them... Start getting them with flying? Like, they've got to be careful what they bring in. Scurryfoot brings us enough guys. We also have 30 life. They can't... It is hard for them to Alpha Strike at us. We have 30 life. And we have, like, Trample on the Beetle. Okay. That's a good card. Tarian gets bigger. That's closing in on our life total. Let's go ahead and cycle Howler's Heavy to save some points here. We could chump block, but they can hand off Trample, so... Okay. Cycling because we don't want to play Refueler. We want something more effective. A 5th mana and a Legak. Oh boy. Okay. So they've got a lot of damage. I'll note. They still might have us just based on like how much they're able to push through here. I think we just go Hangerback pass, and then these are lethal threats next turn. Anyway. Alright. So their card, they have a cycle. They can just cycle the card if they don't like it. They've got the Thunderhead. They're doing math. They don't like it. Yep. Wow. They don't like a 1 mana 9/9. Not good enough. I understand it isn't. Yep. All right, so to blockers. So this result is 2, 4, 5, 9, 13, the end. And it also uses almost all of their mana to be able to do that. The Scurry Foot could have blocked on Lagak instead of on Tyrant, just as a point of efficiency here, by the by. We could have killed the Lagak too. That makes their damage still equivalent. And yeah, because they're still tapping out to hand off trampled everything. Trades occur. Hangerback Walker pops. You need Pyroclasm, the card named Pyroclasm. That card costs 3 in this format. Yeah, close. The hangar that the Hangerback lives in has been the MVP, clearly. Pump your team? Normal? Did you know Hangerback? Like, Hangerback alone is a card that usually is just like, the game is like your favor so heavily anyway. Yeah, that 30 life also mattered. We ended at 7. I'm gonna keep this. We're on the draw. We have some cycling. We have some very powerful cards if we do hit our lands. And we have mana fixing on 3. So, like, we probably just cycle all Howlers heavy. What the hell are you? Wow! Okay. That's some power ramp. Alright, well. Open up the hangar. So, this taps for any color on a 1-3, which is like a normal body for 2, but it also makes their most expensive card cheaper. Continuously, every turn. So, damn. If I have to cycle Howlers Heavy next turn, I will cycle Howlers Heavy. So they have 4 mana, any color, and this is a 4-drop. Okay. Loot a land away. Alright. So we get to go bike and pass. We just get to pump Hangerback. We have Demonic Junker. I probably want to Edict next turn. Or, like, just kill off their gunner. Yeah, I'll take 4. Yeah, welcome to Alchemy stuff has some heat behind it, you know? That's not the most expensive card in their hand, by the by. They have a bigger drop than this 4. Okay, this is gonna seem outrageous. No, I think we go for the... I go for the Edict. Okay. I could get in for speed, but right now I want to get in for, I just want to activate the Hangerback a couple more times. Okay, well, we have our target. Yeah, we just kill that, that's fine. Everything's fine here, don't worry. We have our Junker target. We take 1,000,000 damage. No, I think I want better. Okay, so Junker. Please get off the board. Sure, I don't mind that. Oh, that's scary. Okay. 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 Alright, so they can they can fling vehicles. If the vehicle, like... We can use Howler's Heavy to make that not really effective. When you sacrifice a creature this way. I think we're just gonna fling this. I don't think we're going to combat. Okay, they don't have any more big booms in hand because this has been getting all their discounts. I guess we're killing my glitch ghost? Ooh, I like that draw, actually. I need to start doing threats at our opponent. I'd like to get our demonic junker in grave. Because, like, junker in grave could be recurred by our brood engine, and then we could kill off, like, we could kill things off. Okay, that's the loot. That's fine. We haven't played a fourth land. We have them. We've discarded 2. We just haven't played them. Okay. All these games? Yeah, these have been what? Oh, boy. Okay. Sure. We're gonna crew it. We need different draws here. I can't just draw a 4/4. Hello. Okay. Now that... I need your crash pilot. I need your crash pilot so bad. What am I giving you? Thinking about how I want to do this all. Sorry, this is... I don't think I want to give them bike. I want the junker. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you a Thopter, I suppose. So I'm a little worried about, like, too many flyers over there. Okay. We haven't... Okay, there's land 4. Yep. Take 2. And then... They might want to kill this crash pilot. They have to kill the crash pilot. No, thank you. Yeah, that's a fine one. Putting in the second heart so I have a lot of surveils. They have some card draw. But they've always had card draw. Like, they have... Like, they'll be able to use the pillar when they hit us with the flyers. Oh my god. Their deck is just so consistent. We're matching them 16 in deck to 18 in deck. I want Haunt the Network. I also want to kill our Demonic Junker to bring it back so we can kill our Hangerback Walker. Alright, Surveil. Any lands will go. Yeah, you're the card I want. You're the literal card I'm looking for. Thank you. Cool. Haunt the Network right now is like drain 1 million. Cool, drain 8. Done and dusted. Sabsunin gets to get in next turn. And step cycle a Night Market. We've got one of those too. They're digging for something, right? They have a specific card in mind, obviously. A Threaten? God, we are searching so hard for something in our deck. What is it? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle this instead of Hangerback here. Debreedle. Okay. That's a good thing to be recurring, too. Alright, Surveil. Lands get to go away. No, the pump from this is artifact creatures. Actually, we'll take that. Alright. Oh my god. Go to 4. End step, we make the Draconauts Engineer Flyer. Do we have an overrun in this deck? That must be what we're looking for, right? We have some sort of overrun to kill us this turn because we went to 1. We chose to go to 1. We chose to go to 4, not knowing that there was a Debreedle. And Debreedle is the end of the game, by the way. We attack with Debreedle. If they kill it in combat, we revive it and they die. So they have to kill us right now. digging for something. They've got 6 mana total. That's the last of their digs. Sunmare, ooh. Double white, they have that easy. Fixing, fixing, fixing. So what do they have that kills us? I don't know that that does it. Because we have Hangerback Walker, I don't know that that actually does it. It's correct. You need, if you're gonna, okay. So we get Hangerback kills Thunderhead Gunner, and I think we just like, we block a flyer, and we then crew a Debreedle, and then they get 2 more combats after this. I'm gonna leave this as another chump blocker in case they just come in the air. Yeah, we're good. Hangerback gets it. If it was anything that other than Hangerback, I think that kills us. But they can't get through. Like, this will die. We also have a secret extra couple points of life in Momentum Breaker here. We can sack this for 3. It's a food at this stage. This deck does just... by the way, very impressive stuff out of our opponent with the Fuel Tank Feaster. And, like, just... They were operating on 4 lands in that game. They discarded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. Which, you know, we have 8 lands in play plus a couple surveilled. So we were pretty even. This was, like, Broodheart Engines matching the Thunder Gunners. What a match. Awesome. Yeah, this deck is doing work. Thanks, Hangerback. Appreciate you for winning the game in the long term. I thought about sacking that. Again, yeah, welcome to Alchemy stuff when you see that, like, fuel tank feaster. That thing is. I think, yeah, every win has been Hangerback right now. Yeah, 1 white for this, by the way. I'm in with this. This is awkward, like, but we have 5 islands in the deck. Bimmy. So I can turn 1 the Scurryfoot. We can play Blossoming Sands on 2. I can cycle trade the Helm if we're, like, in need of things. But, like, we also just have, like, fine things going on here. As I said, the Verge is a forest, so that gets work done. I realize we have 4 blue cards. It looks worse than it is. I think I'm willing to trade with this. We don't have enough action. We just don't have enough action. I need to make those trades so I don't die early. And that's what they're doing, is they're looking to kill us early. Okay. Thornwood Falls, you're slow, but you'll get there. It is all goblins and warriors. This lady is here to beat you up with a wrench. Ma'am. Please play 2 more and hit me for... Please, I need you to play 2 more copies and attack for 8. So I'm gonna do this offering and force them to pump if they want to keep their body. The idea here is that's a card, and we got a card out of them, and we can like play for a bit of a longer term here. 3 in hand. We're getting the Broodheart engine down, that's a certainty. This turns our black on. I think I'm going to stock up. Yeah. Alright. From here on in, we're... What? Oh! You get to get an instant or sorcery out of our hand? That's fine. The Surge of Acclaim has a jumpstart, so we can get that played later in the game. They know about the Howler's Heavy, though, so it's no longer a trick. I'll actually keep the second copy of Howler's Heavy. Oh, right, Jumpstart. I said discard a land. Jumpstart is not discard a land. That's the other one. I'm thinking of Retrace. So we're going to do this to save some life. This will also make them think we don't have a Howler's Heavy in your hand. Haunt the Network is nice, but we don't have a board a lot for this. Okay, that's max speed. And then we'll do it again. So we're gonna take a chunk here. We're lightning strikes from death. Do I need to haunt for 2 1/1s? This has menace right now. Honest to God, I think we need to haunt for 2 1/1s. You know what? Sometimes that's all you need. It's enough bodies to get us, like, a menace blocking. That touch haste? I will trade here. Ooh, that's bad. That's too many bodies too quickly. I think we're still having some major problems here, but like we might have one turn left in us, is the hope. Go to 1. Go to 1. Lightning strike. Nope. That's really annoying because it stops my speed 4. And, like, technically my speed 4 matters a lot. They also have enough attackers to kill us here. I needed to be able to speed 4 to be able to make our Sky Tech. Just rounded out the corner on this one. That also could have been like Thunder Gunner. Like that would have been good enough too. Same reason, like reach plus a body. This has menace, we can't block. Like we can block 2 out of 3, we're dead there. Okay. I think we hit things like, I think that was still close because we were rounding that corner. Like opponent was before they had that last piece, they were running out of gas. The killer was having to play the dunes and then having that like get killed and then like having like losing our board in that way puts us just a little bit too low on the board. This deck's fine at stabilizing at 1 in the sense that like we could debreedle. Love you, debreedle. Didn't draw Frog or Hangerback. I think this deck can do fine without either of those cards, but it's clear that those cards are, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, this is fine. So, turn 1, Scoured Barrens, turn 2, Wastewood Verge, because we need to be able to play the Broodheart on 3. So Broodheart on 3, or sorry, Broodheart on 2, and then we can play Thornwood Falls, or if we need blue, we can do that. Oh, this is the aggressive one. This one comes in and just bops us for 4 here. It's pretty good. All right, Gruul. No, thank you. I don't want that. Haunt the Network. I'm gonna play Island here because I want to Surge for a real spell for next turn. I want something to play next turn. Like, I don't think we can afford to be, like, doing nothing for this long. Like, yeah, we're... Opponent is hitting us for 4 twice. Like, that's pretty bad. Okay. This is exactly the sort of thing I want. Gets us our bodies on. I don't think Engineer's the draw we're looking for. So Thornwood Falls, Deviant Skytech. We got bodies, Demonic Junker's now cheap. Next turn we can stop Sunin. This is also enough of a threat to block Gastal Thrill Roller. 3 cards in hand? No other 2. We're just killing one of these. Okay. I guess we're attacking with the Gastal Thrill Roller, then. Best play here is the 2-1 Goblin that can loot. Okay, we're just attacking for 4. That's fine. No blocks. The line here is just Sabsunin, I think. Okay. I think just Sabsunin. I would keep a land on top. Haunt the Network's quite good here, too. I don't hate this. This body works well against these. Okay. So Sabsunin here means we're not getting attacked. We have a 6/6 blocker that, like, very clearly keeps the board away. If they have, like, a... Is there a threat in this set? I think there's a threat in this set. I think it's, like, an uncommon that nobody plays, though, so... This is risky. The idea here is that, like, getting us to 4 gets us a pile of blockers in the long term. But that is risky. Okay, so Sabsunin is off in combat next turn. Keep that in mind. I am fine drawing Howler's Heavy right now. Would like an untapped land? Okay. Let's think about our line here. A Veloheart Bike is something that we can, like, put Sabsunin in. Junker could also just be the kill for Alacrian Jaguar. I like killing Jaguar, actually. Let's go. Junker. Kill the Jaguar. And I'm not going to attack here. I think we need the blocker possibility. The Haunt is what gets us back in this game. Because the Haunt is going to be like drain 6. And that turns this corner. So I'm willing to throw this 1/1 under like the 4/2 here if this Veloheart Bike comes in. Or even like, you know, and obviously Junker can die because we have a rebuy on Junker. So... We also gain some light off our own bike, which puts us a little higher. It is worrisome. We're not, you know, it ain't perfect here, but... Yep. Oh, okay. Sabsunin getting the Junker. I see. Your last card. Okay. Is this Thopter worth 4 life? I think at this stage in the game, I think the Thopter is worth 4 life. I know that makes our Haunt the Network worse, but like... we don't want Jungle Hollow. I want more active elements right now. Okay. Subsunin is active in combat again. I think this turn is... Are we still haunting? No, I think this is like Hazard of the Dunes, Howlers heavy. I know that looks outrageous. I think it's correct. I think getting to speed 4 is what ends this game in our favor. We can use Howler's Heavy to win combats, basically. And, like, prevent the rest of the damage. Yeah, the Heavy is the piece that makes this fine, I think. If they go to kill Hazard, we can turn on the bike for combat. I don't want to kill their Thrill Roller because it's recurable. I want to kill their bike instead. Subsunen's drawing us 2 next turn. Hopefully we can find some cheaper metal. Maybe Debreedle. Worst case from them is actually the Mouse. That's the best card they can draw right now in my mind, is the Mouse. Because the Mouse lets them crew both vehicles. And attack in for extremely close to lethal. It's not quite lethal, but it's very close. They have a lot of thinking to do. This is a complex situation with our life total, and Subsunen threatens this to turn the corner very closely, like very soon. So they have to spend a lot of time on what this looks like. Oh, I just remembered I was going to look at something. What if I... Hold on, what if I like move it here? Well, we're in a bit of a... I can like turn off my little front owl buddy, and then I can sit here. I think that'll work. It doesn't cover the speed. Okay. But hi. I'm gonna put Slyo here for now. This is fine. Subsunen means we're surveil 1, draw 3. But yeah, I'll go in and see how this looks with I turn off my little buddy. I don't know how this is gonna look in menus, but as I've said, I've been adjusting. I've been thinking about where to place little Slyo for a while. Let me know if you'd like or or don't, or have ideas for where Slyo might want to go. Okay, we've turned the corner and our opponent is out. Like, one of the things I want to consider with like Slyo here is like when we're out of combat, you know, how does Slyo cover things up when we're in menus? Like, hi, like we're fine here. Like, specifically with regards to deck building, am I covering up any relevant? That's not great. It's like fine. All right, hold on. I'm gonna love my Nyx Owl. We're gonna have Nyx Owl go away for just a little while here. Nyx Owl's gonna take a break. Slime with arms. They're like goopy. It takes effort to hold a card with a little goopy arm. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I also might not want to have Slyo darkened when I'm silent, but that's okay. Again, this is something I'm looking at. We're off green. I'm fine. Lying to our opponent. Whenever you have the choice to lie to your opponent, take the farthest lie. Take the lie with the biggest upside. This is crew 2, right? Yeah. So we got Howler's Heavy I might actually play here. Nah, I'll use Howler's Heavy to trade with that. Hello. Aside from timeout, bottom left looks pretty safe. Okay, that's also true. As I said, it's something in the works. So I do super appreciate any feedback on it. Covers the graveyard down there. That might be a little bad. But you only see the top card anyway, so I could cycle Trade the Helm, but I actually like Trade the Helm with Midnight Mangler. We're playing a Howler's Heavy. All right. All right, SkyTech, help us out. Trade the Helm, handing over the Midnight Mangler is going to be fine. I don't think that's very efficient, so we're going to take that 1 in the air. If it becomes 3 in the air, I'm fine. I would much rather it become 3 in the air and they don't make a play. So they're at max speed. Boosted Sloop. This can steal Boosted Sloop, right? Could. Oh my god, thank you. Green. Okay. Hazard of the Dunes kind of stops this entire shtick going on here. And Imitator copying Hazard would be really funny. Bring me down a little bit here. Oh, they're at max speed. That's a draw too. Oh, that's scary. Do they have their own Deviant? If they have their own Deviant SkyTech, I think we're in a bad situation if they have their own Deviant Skytech. They can also, God, they have the Surge with Flashback too. That's quite good. Trade the Helm not as strong in this situation because our opponent is doing a lot of like card advantage small things. They're not playing like one big play. They're just playing a bunch of like that was a draw 3, you know? I don't think I'm willing to cycle it, but I am, like, not happy with it because of how it matches up against these cards. I don't care about 3-1. We have things that tangle pretty well with 3-1s. I'm gonna hold the Sky Helm, though. We're gonna go Bike. Bike's gonna gain us some life. We're gonna go Hazard of the Dunes. Hazard of the Dunes is gonna get us the board. And then we're gonna play this, putting us back at 20. Maybe not enough mana for the Dunes. It's likely they have an answer for that after drawing as many things as they have. I also think they missed a land drop. Didn't they discard this? Yeah. They discarded a land and missed a land drop. So, like, I feel like they're holding a lot of power. Top right, flipped. Like Friendware currently is? Okay. You're thinking like top right over, yeah, especially because like when a card comes up that comes in left side. Yeah, by the gear, okay. A lot of mana. Put it on opponent's buddy. This is probably overzealous. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, this doesn't trade very well, does it? I'd probably just get rid of those Sky Engineers. You know? Ooh, I like this. This now has a good outcome. Yeah. Alright. That was all your evasion. Okay. That was way better than that should have gone, I'll be honest. That was a, like, after making that attack, that was a pretty, like, that looked like a pretty poor attack. I don't think that ended up, like, being, they could have blocked with, like, Howler's Heavy, a 2-2, and, like, a 1-3, and then just had it. Sure. I think that's a combat trick. I don't think you spend that here. I think you hold that. I don't think your mana is that restricted when you have a copy of Catalyzer in play. You use that for when I go for like a double block on this Menace, right? Or if I go for a double block on Howler's Heavy, those are more important. I don't. What the hell are you? Flying Trample. When Arius attacks, seek a non-shark. Discard the card at end step. When you discard a card, 1/1 counter. Okay, that's bad. That has the really cool text. Ooh, Spike Shell Harrier. That's way better. That... I might want to steal this. Yeah, I'm stealing art. Ooh, Haunt the Network, nice. Let's get in for one with our Thopter and then steal. This is gonna be a bad turn for us, but like, I don't see us getting around that. I don't want to give him Slick Imitator, obviously. Yeah, this turn is just gonna be bad for us. Alright. I realized that I could take, like... I could try to take the Harrier, but they can tap anything I try to steal as a blocker, so it's not worth it to try to steal something to make combat, like, much worse next turn. The problem is their all-out is really powerful right now. They can attack for, like, 15? And I have little to stop that? Like, that's just 15? It's fine. No blocks. Go to 6. What the hell's that? There are 2 Alchemy Pirates? Okay. Creature with exhaust have haste. Exhaust copy. Alright. So, check out our cool play in reverse. Here's the way we're gonna get out of this game. I need to attack and get speed, so Arius is going to do that. And then we're going to copy Haunt the Network after breaking it. Get in there. Give me a land, please, Arius. I'm gonna discard Subsuited. That's fine. We have a lot of ways to recur Subsuited. That's not a problem. I cannot. It's funny. This is not good enough to win in this position. It just isn't. Anyway. I always do this manual. I don't know if we need to, but like... I'm afraid from MTGO days of this, like, just full passing and preventing me from doing this. This card on MTGO doesn't ever work. Anyway. Hi. Who did you think was winning this game? Anyway, we're on 19. Pass. Discard Subsuited. Double Haunt the Network. We have 9 power in the air. I'll make a couple, like, just sort of choice blocks to prevent some damage here, but we don't gotta do much. So they get a loot. Okay, they even have the treasure for the green. And do I need to block anything else here? We're taking 11. We're gonna do that. They get to double Keen Buccaneer. Ah. What a turd. Huh, like, I can't believe how powerful Haunt the Network is. I can, but like, did you know Lava Axe on like some 2/2 flyers? Not even Lava Axe sold like Feast. Oof. Oh. Hey, buddy. I love Wick. Snail. All right, 5 and 1. Yeah, one haunt wouldn't have been enough. The copy haunt. Oof. Yeah. I'm keeping this. We have a lot of plays, and like any land that is green or black turns on the Broodheart engine. The white is obviously a later bit. Ooh, okay. Jungle Hollow. We'll probably name white with Night Market. Wretched Doll. I'm gonna put out Mangler to trade with that. I'd rather keep this as like a flying threat. Because it's a growing flying threat. We can play the Night Market tapped. I will absolutely take the two in, 2 out. Even trades. What's your follow-up? 2/2 flyer? Ah, you got your own 1/3 flyer. Alright. This is a great card, by the way. Surveil 2 is very strong in a lot of archetypes, and the artifact matters. Like, this is a lot of glue on a card. Okay, we're putting a Pack Doll in the grave. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and play out Sky Streak Engineer. No, yeah, I'm gonna play out Sky Streak Engineer and get us a tapped white source. I know that we don't have double for Broodheart, but we have way more green or black because it doesn't need one or the other. It doesn't need green, like, or black. It needs one or the other. Sure, we're momentum broken. We have a Glitch Ghost as another blocker here. They get to start setting up speed. They might have something for that. Yeah, so see, like, that turns it on. Couldn't get that down and get the Glitch Ghost going. We have our own speed. That's good. I don't want to use Haunt if we don't have to early. Okay, they are aggressive pile of removal going on here. That's pretty good. They're going to have full speed. I think I'm gonna go Broodheart Engine and Skytech here. That starts making our Haunt look really good. So they're missing 4th land, but they have very little cards left. They're playing very efficiently. Very efficiently. Like, if they play, like, maybe the car next, that'd be a good one. All right, I'm just taking 3. We have a lot of ways to offset that damage, and I'd love to start getting... I could play Haunt here for, like, 5. That looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. Deal. Indeed. Yeah. This is an artifact itself. That's 5 in play now for our Haunt, so Haunt will be 7. They'll probably launch cameras. But Hangerback, once this is on, it's over. Yeah, no blocks. That's fine. I think they launch camera here. No? Okay. You have a better play? Let's see if they let this resolve. Okay. Ooh, wow. Yeah, okay. That's the good shit right here. So, Momentum Breaker, they can make a 1/1. That's fine. So what they're going to do is I think they're going to make the 1/1 to block here. No, they're going to Deathless Pilot. Okay, then I'm going to play Demonic Junker and kill your camera launcher and make you do it. I'm not going to hit any of our creatures with this. Interesting. You want the Surveil that bad. Okay. I understand. You kept one on top. Yeah, they need land 4 pretty bad now. I understand. So, or they must need like a specific, like this board is nuts. This board is outrageous going on here. By the way, this is not power when it dies, it's 1/1 counters. So like if they play Grim Bauble, we don't get 0. I will in fact keep a land here. So here's the plan. Demonic Junker is going to try to get in. We're going to see what their reaction is to Demonic Junker attacking. And then we'll Haunt Post, and that'll get us the max speed anyway. I want to see what their reaction is here. I want to see, like, if they chump block. Okay. Alright. It's time for the network. Anyway. Good luck. That's a good, you know, that's a fine card in other circumstances. This gets an army very quickly. Certainly not good enough right now, but you know. You ready to party? Ball gold! Yep. Whew. We didn't need subsuit in there, but, it's fine. Alright, I have some advice for you if you ever, like, go playing Alchemy in the next week. Play Hangerback Walker. It's, like, a pretty good card. It's, like, decent. It's, like, a fine card. You might want to, like, play Hangerback Walker. I want you to imagine Hangerback Walker in, like, a deck any more dedicated artifacts than we are. We're, like, decently dedicated, but, like, imagine it in, like, a blue-white or, like, a white-blue or white-black shell, or even white-red where you have, like, a lot of vehicles going around. Alright, 6-1, 2 games at max remaining. Yeah. Alright. Yeah? Is that good? Hangerback on 2, Subsudan 4? Is that magic? Is that gaming? Anyway, hi, I'm Hangerback Walker. I'm even gonna have the mana to pump Hangerback next turn. I need to draw an untapped land, I suppose, but if I don't, I still have access to some pretty good cards. I'm absolutely just the player throwing haymakers at an opponent. They'll attack for 1, right? No? Okay. Anyway, hi, this is Velhart Bike. We need to draw an untapped land now, but if we don't, we still have a lot of, like, goodies to play with. So, it's gonna be a while till Hangerback Assembler is on. God, this card's nuts. Alright, take 1. Alright. Alright, Sita's here. Hello. Sita can pump, and we have a team to pump. Sure. I want 1 untapped land again, please. Again, glad we have a lot to do if we don't draw that, but, like, untapped lands we draw are very effective. Tapped lands we draw are also, like, fine. Alright. This is where they make us discard 1 card. That's their best line. I think killing Sita is necessary, though. Sure. Ooh, Blue Splash. They have their own Subsunan. And a Brute Heart engine. Oh my god. Okay, let's go in, and then we will henshin. You know? Hen. Shidden. I'm gonna get rid of your pack doll. Alright. 5. You have Sabsun in yourself? That's probably the best play. Ooh, that's a good answer to Broodheart. Okay. I don't think you can afford to attack. Your life total's too low. Hello. So they could, like... Okay. Enchantment enters, mill 4, put an artifact, creature, or land from those, and... This is a good card. Get another Wreck Remover, starting column. This also does some, like... Life Gate. I like Dredger's Insight. It's a good, like... wild piece. There's Wreck Remover. Again, our Broodheart looking a little worse for wear. Hangerback gone forever. Rest in peace. Okay. Yeah, we can... Well, if we had, like, a way to pump the team, it would be worthwhile to do so. Alright, we're gonna go Demonic Junker. And Demonic Junker is gonna go ahead and get rid of this Hazard of the Dunes. And we're also gonna... target Sabsunin. If a creature you control was destroyed this way, it doesn't get the counters that way. That was what I wanted to show. That was me doing a showcase, not like a little bit, but... Sita did the Mirror Entity play, which is incredible. That's the power of Sita. Like, late game, board break. Alright. And that is 7-1 with our deck here. Excellent. We get to go ahead and get our goodies back, and also it is time for us to check out... Let's learn some more about alchemy, shall we? First things first, I think we have 3 packs of... Yeah. So, let's take a look. There we go, I had to refresh it. And hopefully I'm not in the way too much on this. Nope, oh, sweet, I'm in the corner, so that's fine. Nice packs, thank you. Alright. Obviously, we've taken a look at commons, uncommons a lot. Lightning Strike, how you doing? I still like, this is a card that's just such a house of a thing. Okay, so, what do we got? Field Tank Feaster. This was our, the killer out of that Gruul player that let them just play off of nothing. Ramp plus, like, Emperor Thalrisian-esque, like, you know, effect. Not full hand, but, like, you know. Combos well, lets you play, like, a 5 on turn 3. Okay, this card is sweet. Hold on, I'm gonna move a little bit. Great Fang Chroniclers. 2 mana 2/2, double team. Double team is... when you attack with a creature with double team, make a copy of it, and then both those copies lose double team. So you get a 2/2, another 2/2 when this attacks. Great. 4, make a Murganda Petroglyphs into play. Lose this ability. So after both of those go off, we're a creature with no abilities. You also have 2 of them, so you can make 2 Petroglyphs. Very funny. Like, this has got, like, a funky, like, long-term play to it that also lets the Petroglyphs work. It's cute. Yeah, you get petroglyphs, by the way, all creatures, not just yours. Old enough card for that. Making sure that, just in case. If you were starting player, comes in tap, start your engines, max speed, this becomes a 2/2. Okay, sure. Again, really like seeing Wish Good Luck. Like, it's a nifty card for being like just make a number of goodies. We saw Motivated Muralist. We saw no, we didn't see Unforgiving Overtake. This is if you weren't starting player, this costs okay. So if you were on the draw, this costs 2. Destroy target creature, vehicle, its controller loses. Oh dang, sorcery speed. But that's pretty good. That's good sorcery speed. Okay. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it tapped under its owner's control. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. Overload, black, 1. Okay, the overload on that's cute. I almost think this card doesn't want to exist because, like, we don't want scam that's better, more scam? I don't know. we hear we scamming. That's a fun trick. Hangerback. Oh, God. This is also one of the best payoffs for start your engines next to like Medicant, right? Imagine copying this with Medicant, by the by. Oh. We saw Arias here, Flyby Trawler. This is pretty good. I like. It's very funny that it picks up a non-shark. But having another copy of a card that likes the discard is good for that deck. All right, what are we? Smog Smasher. 5 mana 4/4 menace speed. When one of your creatures deals damage, when one or more of your creatures you control deal damage to counter damage to a player, make a duplicate of a non-token in exile. Okay. At the beginning of combat, if you're at max speed, oh, okay. Copy into the future. I understand. So when you deal combat damage, you make a copy in exile, and then once you hit max speed, you start throwing the copies into play for free. And then, like, maybe they make more copy. Okay, I see what's going on here. Like, this lets you be a little more aggressive with trading on your board because you might just be making more copies that come back down. Yeah. Wrath of God. Wrath of God that doesn't kill vehicles, and then turn a vehicle on. So, like, if you have Debreedle or something like that, you can just turn that on and have a free board to get, like, a 6/6 in on. Boost. Another Arias. Terror of the Tracks. Flying, double team. Again, double team is make a copy on first attack. In the hand. 2/1 flyer double team. I don't need more text than that. That's pretty good. Whenever this or another creature dies, it's also Blood Artist? Oh, once per turn. It's also Flying Blood Artist? Whew, damn. Like, the once per turn is almost necessary because, like, this card can't be Blood Artist unrestricted with, like, that body. Okay. So this wants you to be, like, flicking one creature out to, like, get speed going or just, like, value because you're draining for 2. Okay, this card is really funny. The Masterpiece Vault. When this artifact is put into the graveyard from play, draft a card out of the vault and put it on the play. When it comes into play, equip it. 5, sack this card. For one, that bottom text is very funny because it doesn't do anything. But it does nothing. You know what I mean? It activates its effect. But you might be wondering, okay, like this is one of those spellbook cards. What does it do? The joke on this one is that the spellbook is the Kaladesh Masterpiece equipment. Lightning Greaves, Sword of Body and Mind, Sword of Feast and Famine, Sword of Fire and Ice, Sword of Light and Shadow, and Sword of War and Peace. Because you draft, you get 3 of these 7 every time. So even if it's Champ's Helm and Lightning Greaves, well, by God, one of those last ones is a sword for you. So you open the vault of swords. You know what this is? You open the Sorcerer's Sword Index. Like, show just starts, like, you know what? I need an answer to a giant demon. What the hell do I have here? Oh no, that hits you for Sword Zone? That should let you through for Sword Zone. Sorry, that should let you through for Sword Zone. That's sad. Make your creature into a Fire Emblem character. Your risk of being struck by Trophy God is always low, but not 0. And here we have the funniest card in Alchemy. This is the one I wanted to play with, but maybe we'll find it in the future. Ornate Imitations. For each number between 1 and X, make a random creature of that mana in play. So if you go 7 mana, X equals 5, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it just go make 5 creatures in play at 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana, random. I want to play this one so bad in a draft and just be like, all right, X equals, I don't know, even 4 or 5 is going to be like, here we go. So, go to 7 and Phage kills you. Be careful. So, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with Alchemy. This was good Alchemy times. Alchemy's always is very much the nonsense zone, the Kelvin Ball, the wild west. Come on, you know, wild west like that. Like it's the world of nonsense on all sides, and it makes it really exciting. So we might try to do another one this week. I don't know, like either Thursday or Saturday or the days that it would fit in, because I think this is only around for 1 week. And like getting one more in and maybe trying to get like the power of the Sorcerer's Sword Index, or getting the power of make a million creatures at random costs would be pretty fun. But yeah, anyway, thank y'all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when I go live. Thank you for those who did today. Magic, cards happen on Tuesdays, but we also have Dragon Warrior Wednesdays, where we're doing post-game Dragon Quest 3. We've got Slay the Spire on Fridays, where we've always got more Slay the Spire mods in the pocket. Another 43 remain. And all the other, bits and bobs, Trails in the Sky. If you follow, you get to see when those are going on. If you subscribe, you get access to the cool skulls and slimes. Pog Slime's my current favorite, but Muldrifter is also great. But yeah, if you're just here having a good time, A+, could not ask for more. I'm very happy to have you here just enjoying things. As I mentioned, if you can let me know, like, any feedback on Little Slyo Buddy being here, or like placement for Little Slyo Buddy, is something I appreciate just hearing back about. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.